Okay, here we are from Sioux City, Iowa, the IBP Ice Center. Ready for this afternoon's game with the Mason City Mohawks. The Sioux City Metros are looking good so far. They're third in the standings, only by 1/100,000th of a point. Dubuque has a .571 rating, and we are .57 in third place on the RPI standings. The ratings that determine who gets to go to nationals. So, and what place you seed for state. So, we're about to get underway here. Barner to the right, man in center, Omby to the left. They face off, man chips it ahead forward, wins the battle over there along the boards. They play it to the D to D, looking for that stretch play. Sioux City's just going to go back and forth here and look for an opening. An errant pass by the D, and Barner had a break there for a second, and it just went off to the side, lost control of it there. He's going to take it behind the net and puck protect, battle for it down there. Takes a hit and drop passes it to Omby. Omby with it behind the net, protecting, trying to get it out to man. Omby's going to buzz that one down in the corner. The Mohawks are going to play it up and just across the blue line for protection. Everyone from Sioux City tags up, and there's a shot on goal. Sioux City's going to forecheck here with Barker, it looks like. They're going to rim it down in the corner. Got two guys in there working hard for that one. They're going to pass it out front, and it was just out of the reach of Brendan Lynch there. So no icing as that was sent the length here by Sioux City's pass. Mason City circles in the corner, and a nice deflection out in front there by Toff. Just gets that pass out of harm's way. Mason City plays it out front, kicked aside by Toff, back into the corner there. Toff had a little ankle-to-ankle contact on a player, no call there. They're going to send that one the length for an icing here. Sioux City's going to get a line change. Just getting underway here from Sioux City. 0-0, 15:35 left in the period here. We have 17-minute periods, so we're just getting started. Going to run this third line out now. This will be the last of the lines, and then we'll start back over. 1-2-3, 1-2-3. Dumped in by Johnson. He's across the red line. They're not going to call that icing. Off the backboards. Some dangerous play there by Mason City, letting it go. Mason City's able to bring it up the side. They get it through the middle, but it's jumping. George Johnson on the turn. He was looking to get speed. A little scared to get hit there as he had a guy twice his size on the edge. Tapped along to 43. He's going to play it back. Miscommunication there. Now it's to Johnson. Reverse play there by Mason City. They're unable to get it out of their zone. They're just not making those tape-to-tape passes there. And that one goes back to Hesse with a shot. Pad save. Carter Johnson just overskates the redirect off the pad there. Bet he wants that one back. Stick on the ice by the net there, boys. Down in the corner. They play it out to the D. They play it back in the corner. Sioux City down in the corner with two guys. Out where Anderson's going to scare him into not coming out this way. Mason City looking to escape the zone, and there's a puck in front by Omby with a shot off the backboards, and that's covered. That is not a shot on net, so.
Several good opportunities here for Sioux City early in this contest. Boy, that sounds funny.
You always sound funny.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it's your earpiece. We had a little scraggle with the sound there earlier. I don't know if you could hear it. It was squealing in our ears. 14-18 left in the period here. It comes back right by the defense there. I'm not sure where he was at. Playing left wing there. Sioux City's going to play it backwards here. Try to regroup. And it's chipped in. Glove down, saved, and then played along further by the defense. Up the wall where Omby steals. They battle along the side. Barner gets the loose puck and shoots just wide there. Kept alive by Mason City. Stolen by Chase Mann. Man to Barner in the corner. Looking out front for the hot pass to Omby, and then a slapper by the defense. Back down in the corner, they cycle. He's got a 1-2 play there. Misses Chase Mann on the give and go. Barner's going to bounce it off the back around, play the V shot. Back to Omby, who scoots up the middle. Trying to create some space, and a shot from the point. Blocker down in front. 2 guys in front there going for the play. Kept alive by this first line from Sioux City. Good puck protection as they play it out front. And there's going to be a penalty call here. Maybe they're saying the net was off. Looked like they were calling a penalty on Chase, the guy who hit Chase Mann.
It must have been the net. Yeah, I did. I definitely thought it was a.
Looked like a trip, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. I'm going to match mine over to you here.
You been eating some chicken wings or something?
Somebody's messed with all that. Oh, that sounds
Now
better.
You sound like Elvis.
Burning low.
You still,
honka burning low.
Still filming the game, though?
Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely.
Is that Lynch in the corner there?
It is.
He's a grinder.
Tell you what, all 3 lines are getting good pressure here early in this contest, Brett. Quick shot there.
And it's still alive. Yes, they have. They're using the points well, passing it back. Hesse forgets that he can use his hand there and catch that puck and knock it down, and that creates an odd man rush there for the Mohawks there. If you're playing defense, you got to just get your hand off your stick and grab that puck in midair. You can't just swat at it like that. It's too hard. It's like trying to catch a fly with your bare hands. 12:37 left in the first. 0-0's on the board. Sioux City's going to run that top line out again here, see if they can't get it straight out of the zone. Mason City wins it back, and they dump it around. They're going to play down below the goal line here momentarily. But it's poked out by the forwards from Sioux City as they move along. They got it in the zone here. The drop pass misses Chase Mann, but kept alive by Barners. He takes his guy out. It was a hand pass until it was touched by Mason City. And that'll be offsides on the play. 12:08 left in the first. We're going to have a face-off here just outside the blue line. Sioux City bringing out Johnson, and I can't see who else is in there.
Johnson and Johnson.
Johnson and Johnson, the Band-Aid line here. There's how you use your hand right there. That puck was deep in our zone, but Carter Johnson uses his hand, takes it off his stick, catches it, knocks it down to himself, and then Burge wraps it around to Woodbury, and he's got it deep in the corner there. Tapped away from him out to the point. They're going to keep this one alive, but the forwards aren't ready for the pass. Johnson with a beautiful drop pass, and the shot on net by George is covered. 9 shots for Sioux City early in this first period. 5 minutes and 19 seconds in, and they've put 9 on the net. That's a pretty solid amount. Face-off won by Sioux City and a shot towards the net. Good pressure by Sioux City, but here's the main problem. You saw the defense. Hesse got burnt last time because he refused to catch the puck, and he backed up about 30 feet behind the play, allowing Mason City to come out of the zone freely. So they want to tighten that up a little bit. Usually just trying to give them one stick length there, which means about 6-7 feet apart. Nice shot and a score by Barker. Holy cow, he shoots in stride and puts one by the goalie. Max Barker.
I don't
1-0.
I don't know how there wasn't an offsides call there, but we'll take it.
Offsides only counts if they call it.
Hey, I got it. You just relax.
Move it then, please.
You just relax. You want to do both?
I will do both.
All right, well, you might have to be.
We're going to come out with 92 here, 9 and 10. I'm not sure what Hesse's doing there. If maybe he's going to back up off the draw, or if he's just having a conversation.
I think it's just a conversation.
Didn't it look like he was going to line up right there?
For a minute, it sure did.
Like, hey, let's play 2 right wingers here in the house.
double team number 9 here.
Max Bark, this is the same thing that happened last weekend. The young guns putting points on the board for Sioux City. Barker started us off last weekend. Very successful. And right around everyone is Howells, and a beautiful play to the right side with Howells, his teammate unable to get that one. So Howells is their leading scorer out there, number 27 for Mason City, so he's had a heck of a season so far. Played along in the corner. Sioux City's just trying to trap in the D zone here. Pass forced up. Was cut off there. And a nice play up to Omby. Omby's got Barner. Barner claps one. And that was labeled high left side. Blocker to side at the last second and into the netting as the goalie. 10:20 left in the period. Play behind the net. Looks like Chase Mann. Cross ice to Barner, backhand feed in front. Blocked down again. Barner gets that one, sends it towards the net. It's Mann. Mann down low, stick handling at the side of the net, trying to stuff it. The jam play doesn't work, and Mason City pushes it right back to the D. Kept alive here on the right side. Down to Omby. Omby has nobody in front. He's going to play it back down in the corner. Mann's going to escape and look for a line change. That one's kept alive at the blue line, but it's offside, so everyone tags up. Mason City's able to tap that one. Hits number 2 at center ice, so no icing on the play. It's going to go the length here. Mason City's defenseman just fell down there as Sioux City makes the stretch play. There's Howell with it. Howell passes it off a skate, recovers behind his net, where he's got pressure from George Johnson. Johnson whacks it away, so they can't come out so clean. Burge with a whack out of stick there. And he's unable to gain control, so they go deep into the corner here where they battle for possession. They're going to bring that one up the right side there, up the left side there. 2 guys screening in front, and no shot comes out of that. This game has been all Sioux City so far. 8 minutes in here. Sioux City just chucking pucks at the net there. George Johnson misses on that one, but no defenseman home to take care of that, so they'll pass it back down here where looks like Carter Johnson's going to take over with a little spin move. Escapes out, finds some room in front there, and Omby's not going to the net there, so that play doesn't quite work. Usually that player on the left side's cutting to the net into space with that, and they're going to come all the way down by their own goalie. Is that Lachlan Jackson in net again today?
I believe it is, yes.
Well, terrific. It's his 3rd start in a row, so played across by Chase Mann over to the other team, and they'll shoot one at the net. 1-0 Sioux City here in the first period.
Yeah, it's been a pretty quick start to this game, Brett, but it's sure been all Sioux City's. Well,
until you said that.
Rebound opportunity there for Mason City right off the faceoff.
I bet that's something that Sioux City would like to have back there. As Mason City lines up for that draw, it just goes errantly to the left winger, and the goalie just can't control the rebound. They shot it right at him, right to his belly there, and
yeah, I think it just snuck in, and it was a loose puck.
He just let it go.
That Mason City jumped all over.
So we'll start at center ice here, 1-1. Deep in the corner, Mason City's going to play it up the left side. Then they hit the cutting centerman. That's Howell, number 27. He battles through 2.
Who is that?
He throws Toff for a ride. Toff's not feeling good. He's going to head to the bench after that one.
Landon Toff put himself into the boards, to be honest. I don't remember seeing a hit there. Wow, that looked like it hurt, though.
You're going to bring it up the side here. It's Barker coming up the right side here. Well, they were battling for the puck there, and Toff came in to see if he could help out, and he just tripped over someone's skate. I'm not sure if it was Burge's skate or Howell's skate. He just caught a skate there and took a header into the board, so keep an eye on him moving forward. Good battle down there in the corner as Burge, I think that was Burge, puts his man into the wall there. The boards are super shaky down here by the Zamboni door, so it's fun when they make a big hit. The whole place shakes. Battling on the left side wall there. Barner comes in and knocks a guy down. We hear some comments from the crowd. They think it's charging. Bunch of referees in the crowd. Charging is 3 or more strides at full speed.
Yeah, if anything, it would have been a rough, but not a charge for sure. Charging probably comes with a little bit more hefty penalty, too.
Yeah, we haven't really seen a good charge in a while.
Well, let's not. That's
when Ransford got his teeth knocked out 2 years ago.
That was a charge.
Here's Ownby on a breakaway. Ownby! It's all Ownby, and he gets knocked down by the goaltender. Now the Mohawk fans are clapping. They like that the goalie checked it, Ownby. Oh, that's good stuff there. Goalie getting in on the action here. Making saves and knocking guys down. Battle in front there. It's Ownby and Barner. Barner takes the puck away. He's going for the shot. He had man going to the net who was covered. Loose puck behind the net there. Barner's going to come up the wall and tap it to the point. They make a bad pass across there, and everyone from Sioux City is going to have to exit the zone here. Pass ahead, about 10 feet out of the reach of Barner there, so we'll have an icing call with 5:52 left in the first. Shots are 13-4. Scores knotted at 1.
Mason City's really come alive here in the last few minutes. Maybe they just needed to get those bus legs, get them out there.
Well, as we've seen before, everyone in this league can be beaten. So Mason City's no different. They've beaten Kansas City, the top team in the league already this year, and they've taken their share of lumps as well. Played along by Johnson, back to the defense. Sioux City D's looking to make a pass, and they pass it right to Howell. Howell makes the pass to his defense, and then they're going to tap it up. This one's deep in the zone here, and they've got a very fast forechecker coming in on the play. Shot towards the net, high and wide right there. And Sioux City just slowing down a little bit, and Mason City picking up the pace here. Mason City came to play. Took them a few seconds, like JJ said, to come alive, but boy, they're doing it now. They're faster with their hands, and their feet are moving. Howell makes the pass across to the right side. They're going to just chuck this one in. Looking to put some pressure down low. Sioux City's forwards not picking up their guys on the comeback, so they're having a hard time getting out of the zone. Chase Mann's just going to take that one back as 4 of the Mohawks were out of the zone. He tries the slip-through move to get around the defense. It was just a little far.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up on Mason City.
And Mason City's going to the box for the slash on Chase Mann, so that puts Sioux City up a man advantage. We'll see our first power play. One to one, the score is tied here. Power play units coming out on the ice. Number 10 for Mason City's in the box. 2 minutes for slashing. Mason City's ranked 9th in the league in penalty kills, so out of 12 teams. So we'll see how that works out for us. Lost audio there for a second. We've got a bad plug here, so bear with us. 45 seconds gone on the power play. No scoring attempts yet. Sioux City playing around with the puck on the outside perimeter here. A lot of perimeter moves, trying to cross ice play there. A little too much sauce on it. Defense has a lane and shoots, and blocker to side there by the goaltender. It's picked back up. They're going to take it on the perimeter here. Just a bunch of passes that aren't flat by Sioux City. You got to make those passes flat, and Barner's going to rip one and score. Power play goal, Kai Barner, number 9. That's his first goal of the weekend. Puts Sioux City on top 2-1. Turning us both down. We can hear the crowd talking over there. So if you've got to turn your mics up at home, turn them up a little bit. If we get our mics too high, we start to hear everyone next to us talking into the screen here.
Mason City coach getting an explanation on something here. I don't know what.
Yeah, why it was
maybe he was upset about the slashing call. I don't know.
Pure domination on the power play. They caught Mason City out of sorts there on the power plays. Mason City was going for a couple of big hits to the right of their goaltender, and that put Barner all alone on the right side. Nobody playing D, nobody playing left box corner, so just a free lane. .255 was the time of that goal, and now it's 2:50 left on the clock. 2-1 Sioux City. Shots are 14-6. So one shot on goal, one goal in that power play. Kind of like the Russians back in the day. Don't shoot unless you know you can score. And there is Drake, the Snake Anderson, doing everything but putting the puck across the blue line like you're supposed to. Make no moves at the blue line.
Yeah, he did everything right. He just made that one last stutter step that caught Johnson offsides. And I heard the coach over there saying, just north, just go north. Let's not go east and west here.
Well, the good news is at least the buildings face the right direction, so at least this period that's north. Next period, if he says go north, and Drake might turn around and go the other way.
Very true.
We're not sure. We'll find out. Play across is Mason City just gives a soft pass right to the Sioux City forwards, and they're able to clear it. Played off the wall here. Barner's going to pick that one up and backhand it deep in the zone. Ownby battling down low. Goes for a swipe at it. They bring it up the left side, and you can clearly see that you want Cade Hesse up against that guy when that pass is coming on number 5. You don't want Hesse 30 feet back, allowing that pass to even get to that guy. That's what you call a, what do you call that, JJ?
I'm sorry, what?
What do you call that when the defense is playing like 30 feet back?
Not wanting to get burnt, I suppose. Want to just maybe not get out of position. I guess if he comes up.
Well, if you let him have the pass and skate all the way in and shoot on goal, I think that's out of position. Oh my goodness, Chase Mann gets a little face wash on the side there.
Not the business.
Looked like a little T-Rex going at him. And man tries to bury one, hits the pad in front. Kept alive as Ownby takes a shot there as he was trying to come in and put a hit on a player.
Well, he did. He did come in and put a hit on, but I believe he took the brunt of that hit.
Hockey's no different than most sports. When they're covered in padding, you don't know how big and thick the opponent really is. And little 160-pound Tyler Ownby come flying in there. That kid could look the same, but he could be 200 pounds underneath of that gear. And it seemed to be that that was the case. That kid was a brick wall when Ownby hit him.
Well, it seems to be okay, so.
Ownby's one of those kids that's kind of like us back in the day. He's just kind of tough, you know, just naturally just a tough kid, can ride wheelies and play hockey hard. Don't have to be the biggest guy in the world to make a difference. That's going to be an offside on the play as the puck crossed after the player. So 1:02 left in the period here. Sioux City with a 1-goal lead. Going to run Johnson, Barker, and Lynch out. Sioux City bringing the puck up the left side there. Deep in the zone, 45 seconds left on the clock. Circling the wagons. Down in the corner. Looking to play it along here. Mason City throws a fake body check and George Johnson falls down, gets up, the shot from the point, and Johnson redirects. Goal by George Johnson.
I think that was George. Good redirect.
Down in front. George is going to take his place as the first person in line here, coming through the handshakes. Play goes into the corner here. Just updating the stream there, so you, if you're not watching, you can go back and see when the goals were scored, who scored, what the score is. Maybe it shows up on your TV. But that's the end of the first. 3-1 Sioux City. And that'll do it for one period. We'll be back in just a moment. Period number 2. Sioux City Metro's varsity versus the Mason City Mohawks varsity. Scores 3-1, Sioux City with the lead. Drop of the puck coming soon. And they're off. Omby with this one. Plays it along. Chase man turns away from it. Played back up out of reach of man for an icing. Sioux City with a very slow start to the second period here. Not really looking alive yet. Face off left of Lachlan. Everyone's lined up, ready to go. Sioux City swats at it. Man was going for the board play. 50-50 battle, won by Mason City and played further down into the corner. Defense will tap it along. And a not flat pass from the defense up to the forwards, unable to rally that one in.
Two icings to start this period. What's going on with Sioux City coming out of the locker room? We gotta get something going here, get out of our zone.
Yep, two clear, easy passes by the defense and unable to hit the forwards with passes that are flat and smooth. Blocked aside. That's not a shot on goal as it was 3 feet wide of the net. Sometimes the goalie just likes to stick their blocker on it, pretend they're making saves. Barner will bring that one up the right side. Hits a bad spot along the boards where that ice is never smooth and it jumps straight up in the air as he's trying to just turn and go with it. That's a condition called lazy ice crew.
Two icings and an offsides. I'd say we need to change up the line there, and they did there.
Yeah.
So we'll see what we can get rolling here with the second line.
For those of you listening who are familiar with hockey, if the crew comes out with their flat scraper blade and hand walks all the way around the boards to get the chunks and crud of ice all the way around the rim before the Zamboni goes, then you have a nice smooth surface. Otherwise, the edges, the last 4 inches of the ice are terrible. Played off the stick as Hesse tries the shot. He absolutely levels his guy in the corner. Mason City's going to dump that in. Some instructions from the Sioux City coaching staff there. But it's pushed out of the zone by Sioux City. And Lynch trying to chase that one down. Mason City's going to swing that one up the right side here. Stretch a leg to stay onside. Oh, there was a bunch of bodies almost colliding there. It's probably good they didn't. That would have hurt somebody. Played by Sioux City in a short pass and then a zone clear by Lynch. Sioux City's going to battle along for this one. Up to Barner. He's got a 2-on-1 with Omby. He's going to look to fake the shot. Passes it over to Omby. Omby can't get the pass, so comes out to the point where it's shot again. And the rebound is buried by Tyler Ownby, number 10. 4-1 Sioux City. Just 2 minutes and 24 seconds into the second period, Ownby collects the rebound off of the goalie's pad there and just puts it up and over him. Like they gave Mann an assist on that. I never saw Mann even in the vicinity. Not sure how he collected a free point there.
I'm not so sure he was even on the ice, but
picked up by Barner and a shot and off the glove and unable to cover as the goaltender there, and Ownby almost collected a second rebound. Battled for along the left edge here. It's 3 Sioux City guys, and it comes back to the D where they'll play it along up to the forwards. Forwards can't get a hold of it, so they just chip it ahead where Howell takes over. Howell whiffs on the pass, and he's back in the corner there, trying to grind it away from 2 Sioux City forecheckers. Mason City's going to bring it up the right side here. A spin move by Lloyd. He's able to get it deep. Drake Anderson with it. Drake Anderson tries to force a pass in front of his own net. And that one, luckily, it's knocked aside by Mason City. Tyler Ombie, little slip move through the stick. Ombie's got it. He loses control at the last second, and his head is driven into the wall there. I'm not sure how that's not head contact. The referee watching the puck instead of the players. It's typically how there's no call on that. Barner with the play to the middle to Johnson. We're going to have a penalty call. Now on a head contact. Not sure who this one's going to be on.
Well, it's on Mason City, I believe.
Is it number 10 or 11?
Looks like 11, Josh Blaha. If that was head contact coming from that kid, it was definitely not intentional. I can tell you that. He's a good kid. Sometimes them.
Well, they're all good kids till they put the helmet on.
Trying to stick lift everybody, you know, and sticks kind of start going a little wild. But see if Sioux City can do anything with the power play here.
Well, that was 2 head contacts in one shift then, and they called him on the second one.
Well, Ombie lost an edge as he was kind of getting hit at the same time, so I don't know if I would call that head contact. He lost an edge and went down, and it was just kind of a bang play. But
yeah, that's a guy just finishing his check and with his knee through Ombie's side of his helmet. That's hockey, though. That's what happens. You wanna finish all those checks, and if the guy falls and you're finishing a check, it's a lot of times it's not your fault. It's a very fast sport for everyone out there. This is the second power play for Sioux City, and a shot by Johnson. Oh my God, he pounded it off the left post. What a shot. Just an absolute laser.
Looking for the back door play there.
Carter Johnson's just needs to dial the scope in on that cannon that he's got there, about another half an inch to the right, and that thing's in. Brought up all the way here. Hesse's going to go for a skate. Little public skate down the left side there. Slides through one guy and then tries the near side post. Looking to put it off the rib cage of the goaltender and in. Gets caught in the jersey there and stays out. It's going to come all the way back where Burge gives a free play off to the defense. He has all the time in the world. I'm not sure why he didn't just skate around the net with that.
I really don't know why that number 5 did not pass it over across the middle sooner, because that kid over there, his left winger, was wide open.
It's that we're going to have another trip on the play there as Kai Barner took the slash trip there on the backside. So we're going to have a 5-on-3 here. Yeah, the player from Mason City actually waited for Burge to recover and then tried to make the pass through Burge over to the middle there.
That kid would have been a one-on-one with the goaltender.
So we're going to have a 5-on-3 for 46 seconds here, it looks like. It could have been a trip or a slash as he whacked at Barner's left foot and knocked it out from underneath of him. It's Chase Mann. He had a lane right to the net to go score. I'm not sure why he turned his back on everything and went to the point to give it to Burge. You take what they give, and they gave it all to him. They're going to do a little crisscross here. 25 seconds is all they have left. They're looking backdoor. The play by Burge was just soft and errant. So 3 backdoor plays the Sioux City's had so far where they've just lazily thrown the pass over there instead of actually hitting the guy. And Chase Mann, for some reason, is hanging out in the blue paint. So they've been given some quality instructions by the crowd to shoot the puck.
Why did it come out of the zone?
So that's what I was just about to tell the crowd. Chase Mann was in the blue paint. So if you're if you're an offensive player, you cannot stand in the blue area. That's called the crease of the opponent's goalie. There's an instant whistle. You don't have to touch him or touch anything. You just can't stand in the blue paint unless the puck's there. Mann was standing backwards in the blue paint. They blew the whistle, and now we're starting fresh. Now it's 5-on-4. So they've wasted 3 opportunities to score goals there. And they're passing around the perimeter here. They might not want to take this Mason City team lightly, as they did beat Kansas City already this season. It was early November, but a shot from the point, and there was nobody in front to take the eyes away from the goalie.
That shot from Kane was not, I don't think it was an intentional shot. It was more or less, let's get a rebound opportunity here.
Johnson with the puck. He turns and pivots, gets a little speed, comes up the left side, slides over one stick, pass to the middle. And the puck's still loose, and everybody looking in the crease, but the puck wasn't even in the crease, and Mason City clears it with 28 seconds left on the power play. And Anderson's, he had a clear lane to tap it around to Johnson, and for some reason he just backs up and tries to battle the guy. You don't want to battle with Howell because he is Mason City's finest skater, and he will take the puck from you and put it in the back of your net, as he's done 10 times this year already. Mason City's at full strength, and Sioux City's defense is weak and weary, and they're going to get scored on if they're not careful here. They were exhausted and trying to get a line change, and Anderson is just laying on the ice. He has nothing left in the tank. He's not injured. He is just out of juice there. He needs about a 2-minute break here to get his energy back. He might need a push to the bench just to make it there.
Well, we gotta communicate a little better. There was some wide open opportunities for us to move a puck to a different direction where it's open ice and nobody's there.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're trying to force the puck ourselves rather than passing it. So we'll see if they work on that as this game goes on.
Well, it's called, I think it's the 3-goal lead mentality. Selfishness comes alive after you get about a 3-goal lead there. And then you got to get the 1 or 2 players that are being selfish, and you got to rein them in. And then everything just kind of falls in place. An errant play as Mann tried to force it to the net, and that's going to get chopped back for an icing. Sioux City's going to make a line change here, get some fresh bodies out with 9:03 left in the second period. 4-1 Sioux City Metros on top. Shots are 23-9. Face off by Hesse. Hesse's playing forward now, center in that line. Pass to the middle, picked up by Hesse. He curls, a couple crossovers behind the net. And Sioux City's able to get this one in deep. Played down in the corner. Johnson goes for a fall. Loses an edge there. It's going to come up the right side here for Mason City. Plays cut off in the middle by the Sioux City defense, and then tapped along further to Woodbury. Woodbury doesn't see the back check coming, loses the puck, then regains it on an errant play by Mason City. Looking to push it towards the net. All the way back out of the zone again. Sioux City's going to regroup. Partial line change coming as they pivot through neutral ice here. That play looked offsides as Johnson was a step above the play, and he's going to score on that. I believe he was offside by a stride, but we'll watch the replay. And Johnson with a good backhand play right to the net there, top shelf. That's going to make it 5-1 Sioux City as Carter Johnson lights the lamp.
Finally got a backdoor play to work. Let's see, we've been trying to slide it across there, and unsuccessful so far, but yeah, it was a good play.
Well, it's 5-1 Sioux City here. Johnson's getting some cheers from the crowd here. So the Mason City Mohawks bring it in the zone and almost get something. Sorry, just watching the replay there for Johnson's goal. He was clearly onside as he had that back foot just onside as the puck was taken across the line there. They battle down low behind the net. Up to the winger, and they slide it all the way across there. Anderson goes over and gives a tomahawk chop at that one. Miller with it for Mason City, backhands it to the Sioux City defense. They take over. They're going to rag it back.
Got a little roughing going on down here amongst Barker and this other player over here.
2-on-1. George Johnson doesn't see it right away. He was going to the bench, and he's out of gas. He needs to get off the ice. He had 2 strides, and he was in there for that, and he just refuses to change lines.
Yeah, it's been a long shift for him. He was the last one, I think, to change, because Barner and Ownby were out there.
That's why we talked about that last weekend. You want to save that 10 to 15, 20% left in the tank so you have enough to get off fast and efficient. Or, in that case, instead of getting off, you can have enough energy to go on a 2-on-1 and put a goal in.
Oh.
Play across by Anderson, just a soft pass across the middle of the ice there, picked up by Mason City, and they're keeping it in the zone, trying to get some shots away. Everything's hitting shin pads, though. Forecheck by Barner. He's going to come down hard on the play here, stop in front, force him to come up that one side of the ice where he's got help from Chase Mann. And then Ownby takes one, drop pass. Barner goes skate to stick, back to Ownby. Ownby gets it knocked away at the last second. Barner puts it in the corner to Ownby. Ownby out to Mann. Mann loses it, and they play it all the way down the ice. He's going to call that an icing, as the Mason City player may or may not have tipped it, but it was to the Mason City defensive side of the red line, so it's icing.
Keep an eye on this 18 for the Mohawks. He's a little ornery. He's trying to give the kids the business. I understand some frustration. Maybe he's trying to get a draw penalty, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, we're keeping an eye on him for you. 5-1 Sioux City, 5:51 left in the second period here. So Mason City pushes this one ahead. They're tromping away, trying to get a forecheck established, but nobody home there. Off the leg of the Mason City defense, comes to Hesse. Hesse taps one, and that one was, Woodbury was winding up, trying to get a play there. He's going to just throw a softy to the net there. It goes up into the webbing. We'll have a face-off to the right of the goalie. 5:28 left in the second, 5-1 Sioux City. Ownby, Mann, and Barner coming back out on this one. Play goes to the side there where Mann's going to play it back to the point. Burge tries to keep it alive but can't. And the pass across by number 2 was too far ahead of his teammate there when they had a 2-on-1 developed. They're going to play it down into the corner. Mason City has it, staying alive. Barner's going to ride his guy off the puck and drive him into the wall there.
Whew.
Tipped in front.
Good little tip opportunity there.
And then Ownby has this one. He sees it on the overlap. Chase Mann, had his head down skating through center. Almost took a bad shoulder there. He's able to get it in deep and get off as Ownby puts a little bit of pressure on while his line mates are changing. Passes to the front, and that's a wobbler to Barker. Barker rips one wide of the net. It's going to come out this way for a breakout for Crane. Crane takes it across the line, but runs into a 3-man wall from Sioux City. And Mason City takes over with it. They're going to shovel this one towards the net of Lachlan Jackson down there, and they take over behind the net. A weak shot towards the net by Mason City is blocked in front by Sticks, and then they have that is going to be called a trip on Brendan Lynch here shortly as soon as Sioux City touches the puck. So the best hustle I've seen all day just came from the Mason City goaltender.
Yeah, it was out of frame. I was watching him out of the corner of my eye. He was moving.
I haven't seen anyone on the team skate that fast.
Is that
he was hauling.
Is that Radcliffe? Is that his last name?
Well, I call him Teener, but it might be Radcliffe.
It might be. I think that might be the goaltender from Okoboji.
Oh, is that right?
I think it might be because they
Okoboji dropped out of the league there.
Check that out once.
2 minutes for tripping on your boy there, Brendan Lynch. That is Walker Radcliffe in net.
Yeah, I believe that is. I think he's from Okoboji.
Play to the front, and Hesse not picking up the guy back door there as he almost tapped that one in. Sticks are getting up high and flying there as the rough stuff's coming. Look at Howell skate away with that one. I'm not sure how that's even a penalty. As Howell was shooting, he was taking pressure from behind, and if you push on a guy's shoulder who has the puck, there's little chance that's a penalty. He was just trying to shoot in stride, and as he made the shot, he was getting pushed on.
I don't know what it is with Mason City coming alive in the second half of each period so far, but
it was like they all just drank a Red Bull right there.
They were hitting. That was some of the hardest checks I've seen all game.
And they're going to put Omby in the box for Kane's penalty.
Yeah, I think that was a good call. I mean, I saw a trip, I saw a stick, and I saw a trip.
His stick was crossways as he pushed on his shoulder, though.
I saw it on the feet. I'll have to go back and watch it, but I saw his feet get taken out.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll have to look at that. Sometimes we have this netting in our way and we see it different. Our view is skewed. Maybe it's our blinders because we like the white and green team, but a shot short-handed, 5-on-3, and that's 25 going the length of the ice. Putting the pressure on.
An offensive zone face-off here.
2-5er.
5-on-3. You don't normally get offensive zone face-offs 5-on-3, but
that's just crazy. Let's
win
see
the draw. Let's get another shot here.
If the D can stay back far enough and get this one. Chase Mann wins the draw in the corner, and then he doesn't go after it. He's just trying to let him come back, maybe save some energy. They trap number 2 over here on the side. They're going to play it around the perimeter here. 46 seconds left in the 5-on-3 for Mason City, and I'm not sure why the D are backing up, going back and forth with the puck back here, but wasting all kinds of time.
Mason City with a big missed opportunity right there. That side of the net was wide open for the one-timer on the back door.
It was.
That's what he just right there. Same play.
They went right back to it. That's the play you want to do. If you're Birds, you want to push on the backside of your guy and cover both guys. So you're pushing your hands against the back of the player in front of the net, and as soon as the cross-ice pass comes, your stick's in the lane, and if that doesn't work, then you're sliding over. But as that back weak side defenseman, you got to cover both. Or nowadays, at the higher levels, they just leave the guy in front and then try and race back the 1 or 2 strides after the puck hits the goalie and if there's a rebound. So he can't get it. So power play goal from Mason City on a good one-timer from the weak side over here. So it's 5-2, and that's going to do it as the penalty expired.
No, they tried to clear that other penalty, so we will still be 5-on-4.
Oh, that was during the 5-on-3 still. So
yeah, they're trying to. When they cleared it, they cleared all of them rather than just the one. So we need to put. I think it's 107 left in that man advantage for the Mohawks.
So that'll be Sioux City still shorthanded here.
Oh, 134. My bad.
Well, they're going to have a lot of time here to work things out. And we'll see what they can do as Barner and Hesse are out here as forwards. Barner's going to catch that one and come back in his zone. They're going to give him a grabbing the puck call and have a face-off in the zone. You're not allowed to close your hand on the puck. You can catch the puck out of midair, but you're not supposed to close your hand on it, and so that's the call.
A little harder to do when you're an athlete and play multiple sports, and you're always closing your hand when a ball's thrown your way.
Mason City loses control down in the corner and pitchforked out by Hesse. Fabian takes over at center ice here. They're unable to control the puck there, so they're going to reset. Howell will take it up right side.
That's offside, yeah.
Howell.
Good call by the official. Player from Mason City was making a change over there on the bench, and the kid that jumped off on the wrong side of the blue line. Like literally just inches away, but yeah, no.
Well,
good,
that was the same
good
thing,
call.
you know. Howell had every chance to hit the wheels and get going up ice, and he just lollygagged, and then he made that last second stick handle at the blue line while the guy was jumping on. Instead of going across the blue line, first thing you want to do is get it across, then make your little dipsy doodles. So face off there, that's good for Sioux City outside the zone here. Gives them the extra 40 feet to wheel behind the net here and rim that one. And the defense of Sioux City is able to clear it all the way down the ice. 43 seconds and counting left in the power play for Mason City. They circle the wagons, come up, slingshot it back. Trying to get speed up the right side here, but I forgot the speed portion of the slingshot there. And they get beat to the puck. So Barner's going to tip that one out to center ice, giving Chase Mann a one-on-one. He goes inside out and almost puts himself in the net as he ran out of room trying to gather that puck in. So Sioux City backing up here, just playing it safe on the penalty kill, but they had about 3 chances there at neutral ice to steal pucks. Pass around one guy, and it's up the right side and back to the middle. And a backhand towards the net, caught and held onto by 19. Jeremiah is saying it's the old goalie from Okoboji.
I think it is. I guess I'm not sure. I know that he was, I do know his name was Ratcliffe as well. You said Walker?
That's what it says.
I think that's what it was, yeah. I was always impressed with him. I mean, I realized that they were a very, very young team and didn't get much success, but as many shots as that kid's seen, I think he played pretty well last year for Okoboji.
.26 seconds left in the period here as we count down. Well, the Elite Prospects shows him only as ever playing for Mason City and as an 18-year-old, a 2002 birth year, so.
Oh, well.
I'm not sure. Elite Prospects may or may not have been updated. Oh, and there's a goal, and they're going to count that one as Barker was in front, but Lynch is.
No, I think Barker knocked that in.
Claiming credit. Look at Lynch starting the line shake. He's claiming credit for that. Usually that's the first person in line.
Oh, Lynch got it. Okay. All right.
Saying Lynch got it, so.
Nice. With 1 second left. I think it was about 1.8, but.
1 second left. No quit in those guys right there. Play to the end of the period. And it is 6-2 Sioux City now.
We got that one back from the 5-on-3 that we did give up, so that was good to see.
So Ethan Burge steps up to take the face-off, trying to pad his stats as he wins the draw. That's a face-off win for Burge right there. Mark that in your program. Holy smokes. So Walker Radcliffe, USA High School here, and he's got 1 season under his belt with the Mason City program here. So
interesting.
We are unsure of his previous whereabouts.
Whereabouts?
If someone would like to let us know, that would be great, and we will shut our sound down so you don't have to listen to Rattlesnake Shake for 15 minutes. Well, we're back. We've got a lot of loud noise music up in here. So we try and turn it down between because they crank the volume. That's Craig Posson. He's the headbanger at heart over there on Music Central. It's Posson's playlist in the house here every day.
Headbanger's ball.
Every day.
Every day. So it looks like, yeah, I heard that Landon Toff went maybe to get x-rays. Looked like he had trouble breathing, I guess. Maybe he hit a rib and maybe in some little pain. So
that's no fun.
No.
Those take a long time to heal.
Hopefully these guys will step up and cover his spot for him.
Well, start of the third period here. We're stuck in the zone here momentarily. Tip from Omby to Barner. Barner's going to skate up the right side here. Slides one to Omby. Omby fires wide left. They both collapse on the net, and Barner's able to poke his guy away, but Mason City with a bad pass there. Not able to exit. Man's going to put pressure on. Burge from the point. They just can't keep it in that right side, so they're waiting for some help from Max Barker there. Chips it along off the guy to Man. Man with a fire off the glove hand of the goaltender. Stuck behind the netting there. Mason City's going to come out near side. Up the half wall to the hash mark. Cross ice pass tipped by Chase Mann as he's going for a line change. It's down in behind the Sioux City net. And the defense is going to bring it up here. They're going to bounce it off the wall here to Hesse. Hesse picks it up. Center ice there. Dipsy doodles in between his legs and back hands out towards the net. Barker unable to get a handle on it. It's not a shot on goal.
Oh.
Burge right in front with a shot. I'm not sure what Burge is doing down there 3 feet from the blue paint, but.
Well, I don't know, but I don't know what Mason City's doing, allowing our guys to be standing that close in front of the net. Not one, but two of us.
Yeah, so good job, Burge. When you recognize that nobody's covering you and you can be down that low in the zone, he almost got a goal. Sioux City's going to bring it up the right side. They got it deep in the corner there, trying to get it out front. Pass out front, hits a bunch of Mason City sticks. Goes wild, then it's chipped to the point where it's kept alive. Sioux City has it on the wall there. They're going to turn with it and throw a blind pass out to the middle there, looking for the far D, but no one was home in the middle. It splits the D. It's picked up by Carter Johnson. He does a dumperama to chase it in himself. He's going to go after this one. He's able to momentarily gain possession of it down there in the corner. Then Mason City steals it. Barker with a good battle along there, takes it back. And they had it stuck in the Mason City zone there. Quite a bit of time on their shift. Woodbury pokes one away and then drops it back to the Sioux City D. Johnson going for a slide there. Sioux City forwards working hard down in the corner here. Bringing it around the net and a shot at the side of the goaltender. Mason City's going to take it behind the net. They've got space up the side there. They tap it along to a player, but he has his body in the wrong position to skate up ice with it. You don't want to take passes with both of your blades facing perpendicular to the boards. Barner's going to bring that one in the middle. Slides it towards the right-hand corner for George Johnson. George Johnson taps it along on the cycle play. They get moving, but there's no centerman there to help out. The centerman's out there waiting for the pass. If somebody could get Omby the pass, Omby's going to slide down below the goal line there and help out. He swaps spots with Barner as he takes the middle position looking to shoot. Now Mann's fresh off the bench. He's going to come in, put some pressure on him. But their left wing was going for a line change, so he vacated his spot on the right side here, allowing Anderson to skate in with this and throw one towards the net. They turn with it. Barner's going to take the man. Omby takes the puck. They dump it back into the corner. Chase Mann on the turn. He's going to try and attack the guy from behind. He takes the keister into the midsection, and Barner comes away with the puck. He steals that one. He's assessing. Fakes the head fake around one guy, then a stick fake inside out. Takes it to the net. Hits the pad. Chase Mann misses Barner, and then he hits Drake Anderson, who buries one up and high. Cross ice play. It looked like it was going to Barner out of his reach, but Anderson picks it up.
Wow.
2 stick handles, and he rips a wrister top shelf.
Wow, what a goal by Anderson. I think that pass was intended for Anderson personally, but maybe not. Either way, he picked it up, got his sights set, buried it, man. What a shot.
Well, Anderson's done that a couple times this season, hasn't he?
Carter Johnson with a skate issue. He took his skate off and ran it over, gave it to
so that's why he fell down?
Well, he fell again, too.
Shot wide of the net. Hope they're not counting that one as a shot on goal, too. Counted a few of those.
Is that 2 for Barner? Or, 2 for Anderson or 3?
That would be 1 for Anderson. Just 1.
I thought he scored. Oh, I saw somebody taking a hat off thinking maybe he had a hattie, but no, that was his first one of the day. My mistake.
Play up to the middle to Barker. Barker started us off with the goal. He was looking to get 2 there. Lynch comes in with this one up the side there. Pivots in the corner. Now Sioux City's starting to get their wheels moving. Some quick feed here by Sioux City as they cycle it down low, below the goal line. Then above the goal line. They bring it out high. Hesse skates it out high. Scissors and leaves it. And then he shoots one towards the net. He's trying the Anderson shot from way out. Hesse with the puck in front. He tries the one touch. Can't get that one on net. Flipped in by Anderson, and that's going to hit the goalie in the midsection. So 37-16 are shots on goal. Score is 7-2. Sioux City leads with 11:37 left in the third period here. That shot misses the net there as Woodbury was getting tunneled down in the corner. Mason City plays it along up there left side, near side for us, trying to chip it around Woodbury. They can't get it through Woodbury. He puts it back in the corner so George Johnson can go help out. Sioux City defense going to keep this one in the zone here. Play in the middle there. And the Sioux City defense is able to recover and steal the puck from Mason City. They're going to come up ice. Sioux City has 3 wide on Mason City's 4 wide. And the shot wide of the net there. That one will hit the net as it looked like Sioux City's George Johnson puts one into the midsection of the goaltender and then takes a little love tap to the shin pads. We're going to complete the line change here before the face-off to the right of the Mason City goaltender. 7-2 Sioux City, 10:47 left in the third period here. Play comes back to Omby off the face-off. He shoots it just wide. Mason City takes over. They're trying to send one cross-ice play here, and that hits a body. Doesn't get all the way through. So Omby's going to bring this one up there. He brings it up the side, passes to the D. The D's going to take that one. D to D to D to D. They hit Barner behind him, so he's going to have to curl back and slide one across ice looking for man on the cut through. They don't connect, so they're just going to play a little trap here at neutral ice. Barner's able to gather that one in and get it back to the defense. They play it along up the right side here. Chase Mann slides through one guy, and I'm not sure why he went outside. He had a clear lane to the net there. Tried the secondary move. Barner's going to steal that one at center and chip it back in so Omby can hunt that one down. Barner takes that one off the hand, puts it down on the ice without closing his hand. Gets tripped up on a knee-to-knee contact. I'm not sure why there was no call on that. That's number 18, who he said to keep an eye on earlier. And sure enough, he threw the knee out there. Shot towards the net.
That just about snuck in there.
Sioux City just killing it with zone time here as they've just gone about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes straight with the puck on this side of center. And they're going to throw that one in. That was Max Barker shooting that one over the goalie's head there. He caught it and put it down for his defense. Well, the energy and enthusiasm we've seen at times from Mason City is not existing right now as they're down by 5. And a shot in from center ice on Lachlan Jackson brings the faceoff to his left. Barker in the circle, or is that Johnson? George Johnson in the circle. Johnson loses the draw, but Sioux City's Brendan Lynch takes it on the loose puck, and he's able to skate it up and tap it deep. It's across the goal line. Now it's behind the net, controlled by Mason City. They pivot with it far side. They hit the winger in his skate. He can't control the pass, so it's stolen away from him by the Sioux City defense as they look for the trailer. Trying to put 2 towards the net, both of them off shin pads. And that one's going to be close on the offside play as they fire another one from long range out by the blue line. And an easy save for Jackson. So the shots on goal keep rising for Mason City, but they're all from far enough out there. No harm, no foul there. Just looking to get him to mishandle one so they can crash in on the net there. That's a good idea by them as Jackson's been pretty cold lately as he hasn't seen much action down here. Fire a couple in there and maybe he'll mishandle one and you can tap one by him. So Sioux City having good luck here with possession time as Carter Johnson steals one at middle ice. Throws it towards the net, wide left. They bring it out, number 5 up the left side here. As he takes a hit from Hesse. That one's going to be offsides on the play. It's Bobby Batchelor, the linesman, caught that one far side.
The infamous Bobby Batchelor.
He might actually be famous. We don't know.
Very true.
Play over to 43 here. They rim it around, shot wide. Shot towards the net. And then chipped out by Johnson off the glass high and hard. Woodbury's going to pick that one up. He's got a lane. He just throws one at the net. Caught backhand glove side. It's the goaltender, Walker Radcliffe.
Has been confirmed. It is the goaltender from the Bogie Mammoth.
So the now defunct Mammoth
Defunct.
have been given the boot from the league. And thus, their players were able to be dispersed without having to sit any penalty games because the team was not in the league anymore. Unlike the players from Cedar Rapids who had the option to leave when their building lost the roof, so they had to sit half of the season games if they wanted to switch teams this year, which 3 or 4 of them did.
If they came from the same league, they had to sit.
Yeah, that's how it always is. That's a league rule. Midwest High School Hockey League rule. If you switch internal from team to team, you have to sit half the season. And you can only do that 2 times in your entire career. So technically you're supposed to be able to go once as a move and then return to your home team as a move, and that's all you can ever do.
But I do know that players that may have come back home from playing AAA, that did not count as a Well, it may have counted as a move, but they did not have to sit.
It doesn't count as a move. Yeah, there's no harm, no foul when you move up a league. So if you've played in AAA or juniors at any tier, you can come back and there's no penalty for that, which I do believe there probably should be. They battle in front there. And
wow.
A lot of sticks flying around there. Unable to capitalize on that as Mason City couldn't put one by Jackson. Sioux City able to clear on the penalty. Sioux City's short a man here. As Colton Kane's in the penalty box.
We got another one coming up here on Tyler
chirping
Oldby.
After the whistle. Tyler Omby's going to the box, says JJ.
Another hold.
Holding.
That's 2 back-to-back holds. Kane and Omby. Now another 5-on-3 for Sioux City.
Well, the last one didn't work out so well, so we see how this one works out. Let's see if
this penalty kill is brought to you by Don's Mobile RV Repair. We'll check him out over there, 251-8258.
When you're feeling boxed in, just come get your RV fixed and get out on the road. There's the backdoor play that we talked about, and it's such an easy goal as Anderson didn't learn from Burge's play last time, and that's the guy you have to cover. You don't have to worry about the guy in front. His job is to take the ice from the goaltender, and another easy play. It's really good to see Mason City doing that because it's one of the simplest plays in hockey, and Sioux City hasn't put that together yet, how to defend it or how to do it.
Yeah, just a bang-bang play. I mean,
we haven't seen them get a quality backdoor pass and an easy goal like that this season. They've had similar ones, but nothing just the textbook play like that. Cross ice, backdoor, catch and receive, fire it in, or one-time it. So that's going to negate the first penalty, and so Sioux City's got a 5-on-4 now. For another minute 26, it looks like, will be the advantage for Mason City. Barner's in on the forecheck, trying to disrupt their breakout play. Take some time off the clock.
And that's exactly what they're doing. Send one guy in, the other 3 hang back, create some havoc. Just wasted about 30 more seconds of their power play.
Absolutely. Just a minute left in the Mason City Mohawks power play as Howell has it, and Howell turns with a backhand. He had the guy backdoor again, and Fabian, number 2, just didn't shoot. He didn't get it in the right spot, so looked like he was upset that the puck wasn't 2 inches further on his forehand. And so he decides not to bury it, and it's still 7-3. Pass along to Chase Mann. Shorthanded attempt there. Mann's going to race all the way back and lift the stick. And they're able to push that one away. It's all the way down the ice with only 17 seconds left on the power play for Mason City. George Johnson on the stop and go out front. Creating havoc. He steals the puck away momentarily. Just 5 seconds now left on the clock as Mason City's regrouping. And they had every chance to get it the length of the ice here, and Howell's just going to skate it up around him. I don't think Howell's left the ice in the last 15 minutes. He puts one backhand into the side of the netting there. And we're going to have a whistle here as the net jumped off the moorings just a little bit. Bobby Batchelor comes in for the reset, and the faceoff will be inside the zone. So the net was pushed off by the Sioux City team.
I thought we had another penalty coming up. I was just curious. I was like, I don't know who it was on. There was no penalty.
Well, 3:31 left in the game. Score 7-3 Sioux City, and we don't need any more penalties. We got a few more people in the crowd today as we've expanded our offerings a little bit. So we have family, and now we have a few friends, so at least some of the friends of the team can come and get an eye on what they've been working so hard for all summer and fall. It's nice to showcase your talents a little bit. I know a lot of the high school sports had quite a few more fans than we were allowed. We were officially deemed a recreation sport and not high school sport, so that's on you, Governor Reynolds. George Johnson with some nifty moves down in the corner. He must have been working on those out on the pond. But then he throws one all the way down the ice. Maybe he's working on his icing play.
Could have been.
Working on his penalty killing skills.
It was a nice hard pass. It just got up a little high and couldn't get control of it there in the neutral zone. So
yeah, Sioux City loses the face-off, and just a turnaround shot towards the net. As Howell has a good opportunity there right off the draw. He's creating everything for himself. Hesse with this one. Backhands one in. Caught and put down by the Mason City defense. They're able to put that one in deep. 2:30 left in the game here. 7-3, Sioux City's on top. And that's Burge from Sioux City. He comes up, puts one over to Woodbury, goes to the net, and Woodbury chucks one into the side of the Mason City player. Unable to get the pass through to Burge. Mason City's Howell takes over this one. He stick handles around everyone at center. And then he gets taken to the ice. Couple people in the crowd putting their arms up, looking for a penalty here. Shoveled in towards the net as number 2 goes for a line change there. And a shot and a goal as a lazy play there as Drake Anderson gets it taken away. He wants to break his stick, and that's going to be 7-4.
Well, that's one he definitely wants back there. He just kind of was making a move to the outside and forgot to take the puck with him. So an unfortunate play there for Sioux City. Mason City capitalizes big time. 1:50 left in this contest.
Barner brings this one up, plays it over to the right side corner, looking for help from the D. They're going to skate it up. That one towards the net. Shot in by Hesse. He's got Barner down low. He was looking for Ownby on the flyby for the tap in, and Ownby's going to cross-check his guy into the boards as they send it the length. 1:03 left in this game. Shots are almost double, 44-23 for Sioux City.
That kind of coincides with the score. I mean, we're almost double shots, almost double score. So both goaltenders probably about even, save percentage-wise, huh?
Yeah, you know, it's, yeah. It's one of those things where, you know, every 6 or 7 shots on net, you know, if they're quality, seem to result in a goal. So that's kind of where this league has been sitting.
So more shots on goal is what you're saying is the key.
It's the key to the game here. If you look at league average, it's about 4 goals per game. And there's about somewhere between 25 and 28 shots per game. So it's right in that 6-7 shots on goal range is your efficacy there. So get 6 or 7 shots and you're going to score one of them. 15 seconds left on the clock. They're playing a little patty cakes here, trying to hit the outlet man, number 5. Trying to spring a little more action here. And Lachlan Jackson just That one just ends up in his glove out front.
That's an odd place to catch a puck from. So no, you don't see a shot from that angle very often as a goaltender, I would imagine.
Just a good play by Mason City. They're looking to probably throw one off the side of the goalie's body and into the net there. They're going to take it easy there for the last 4 seconds and let the clock run out.
Well, that was good to see because I could see where that could go the other way in a hurry. So.
I think Mason City is up there with Kansas City as far as penalty minutes. They're just doing a great job not being reactive to plays and not taking stupid penalties. They're just a quality team there, Mason City. So great job. Thanks for coming out. We're going to have them again. We're going to host them tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So you got to look for them. That second game is where they've come on stronger against every team. That's where they beat Kansas City. They got blown out 9-1, I believe. Came back the next day and beat Kansas City. So look for Mason City on a bounce back, and we'll see you tomorrow.